The sweetness of A1 Mithai Waro still lingers on my palate. But in Ulhasnagar, the next flavor is already waiting for me. This town has a story to tell at every corner, and every street promises some new discovery. These are not just dishes on a plate. These are stories passed down, one recipe at a time, as you can see. From bustling streets to colorful markets, from legendary snack joints to iconic Sindhi street food, I'm on my way to dig into the famous Chole Tikki at Kishore Pattice. But before that, come with me as I step into the heart of Ulhasnagar and explore the sights, the colors and the chaos of a true Sindhi vegetable market. Oh, it's so amazing, man. I haven't done a market trip in such a long time. Now, typically you will find that whatever is eaten mostly by the local people is here in this market. Like, you'll never find yellow bell peppers or red bell peppers here, but you'll find the green capsicum. This is how local this market is. A great variety of lovely karelas, bengans, but actually what is here is Happy Diwali. Sindhi boss, मां बांद्रा से इतने आया हूँ. I हाणे छा मार्केट में छा थियो है, होटल एंड रेस्टोरेंट्स हु थाईलैंड जी ईंदी आहे भी. थाईलैंड इतनी खोलो पर no टेस्ट ही कोने हुनमें. The best kind of bhee which you can find in Ulhasnagar. Look at this, how beautiful and famous. See, there you go. So he's a really outspoken person. So he जो तुम्हारा जो धंधो है कितना साल थिया?
50 साल.
So he's been around for 50 years, guys. और आज सुठे क्वालिटी भी जी मार्केट प्राइस छा है, भाव छा है?
200 रुपया केजी.
200 रुपीज अ किलो. अभी यहाँ पे 3 या 4 वैरायटी है
और पतले और मोटे का फर्क है.
ओके, वही तो अभी फॉर एग्जांपल इसका भाव कितना रहेगा?
ये 100 रुपये केजी. ये 200 केजी.
छो
ये 11 है और पतला है.
एंड मुंजे लाए डिस्काउंट थी
ना
फ्री मुंजे लाए. That's where we go. Wow. A lot of the dishes are made with this. Right from simple things, right up to whenever there's a wedding, there's a ceremony, the bhee ka bhaji is always there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, very fine.
Thank you.
Hello, welcome.
How are you? ये पिकल आप खुद बनाते हो?
खुद बनाते हैं ना इधर.
यहाँ पे बनता है?
जी.
अच्छा. ॿ या 4 मूंखे अलग प्रकार जो पिकल जो है न खाली
मिर्ची जो अथव 4 नमूना अथव, 4 वैरायटी अथव हिन में. कांदे जो अथव, तेल में आचार अंबड़ीअ जो, गजर जो अथव, लींबू जो अथव, मिक्स आचार अथव, ऐं खटो मिठो लीमो अथव, ऐं ॿियो आचार ईंदव ऐं बनारसी मिर्च मसालो भरियल. ॿियो कांदे में अथव, विनीगर में अथव, ऐं हे मसाले में अथव कटिंग वारो, और वारो बसर, सब वैरायटी अथव हिन में.
अच्छा.
हिन में तव्हांखे लहसुन जो ईंदो आचार.
Bhee ka achar, can you believe that? So the art of pickling, guys, खटाण जैसे हम बोलते हैं या pickling is an absolute science, and it's a science, it's an art, and out here यहाँ पे there are so many amazing pickles. Let me show you. Now, right from a chutney which has a shelf life of 24 hours, all the way you have typical beautiful pickles which come. So if I want to come here and buy something like a quick pickle, I can pick up even a quick chutney from here. This is definitely something which I want to explore, taking it as an R&D project for sure. And down there we have the Khatta Meetha Nimbu. This is also very interesting. ये भी सिंधी है, typical सिंधी है. देखो, wow. And there you have a Banarsi style. Of course there is a fusion of different things. So this is basically, look at the chilies, okay? ये actually कश्मीरी मिर्ची है, right? उसको एकदम fill करके, now look at that. Now that's what I call pickles. How old is this store here?
It's been 17 years.
17 or
70.
70?
70.
Wow. And was it your granddad or
Yeah, granddad.
your granddad? And is that your father?
No, this is my father.
Oh, that's your father, the busy
And
guy.
chachu.
So a typical plate would be aloo patties,
Yeah.
chana, and
Pav.
pav. Can I have one plate to
Yeah.
taste? Do you know all the recipes? Do you cook everything?
Little bit. My
So
father
who's
knows
the
all.
chef? Who's the chef?
My father.
Okay. तो ये एक टाइम पे कितने 5 किलो 10 किलो चना है ये 15 किलो है फुल ये और बनते जाएगा तो कितना ऐसा 2-3 जाता है दिन में 50 kgs every day. Wow. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
और क्या बनेगा? कौन?
दो और चम्मच दो. Kishore Pattice wala, very popular. When they say Petis, it's P-E-T-I-S. That's how Sindhi is called Patties. Petis. The texture. ये जो आलू की जो टिक्की बनती है, it's stuffed with dal. So dal वाली टिक्की है, which is outstanding. It has the basic spices, but it's not spicy. So haldi, red chili, little dhania, little jeera. There's no tomatoes or anything. And it's a very light texture which keeps on boiling. The guy told me that he uses 50 kilos of chana every day. I mean, that's amazing. I had just left the Pattice wala and guess what? I got a call back. That boss, gulab jamun as you call it, but we call it yammu. Sindhis call it yammu. And believe me, a Sindhi jammu is very different. Now look at this, this is very typical. It's stuffed with a pista inside and it is one of the best things that you've ever eaten, trust me. After the plate of the irresistible tikki at the Petis shop, the journey continues. Next stop, Jai Bhavani stall, where I'm about to dive into their famous butter papdi chaat. I think it's that time, it's called chaat time, where you have typical patties and chana, and then you just walk across the street and come to this small stop where that really moody gentleman is working, and it's called Jai Mata Di Button Papdi Chaat. Now when you talk about buttons, they look like large button. It's a crispy rusk which is round and which is cut. Now the chaat is made with that. It's 3 ice cold chutneys. Mint chutney, then dhania and green chili chutney, and a imli ki chutney, but very liquid, all absolutely chilled. Pour over it with some farsan, some papdi, some save, boiled potatoes and chopped onions. Simple, very creative, lot of textures and unbelievably tasty. Now people here, they come, they have a half plate, they do a full plate. I think a full plate is like 40 bucks. And the whole idea is that the 3 different chutneys give 3 different, almost like a 3-dimensional profile to the flavor. Definitely a must do when you come into Ulhasnagar. From the buttery crunch of the chaat, the train now leads to a place that has been serving Ulhasnagar for almost 60 years. Karachi Hotel. It's time to dive into the iconic brain masala, which is served along with Kheema and pav. And I'm telling you, it is such a trip. There are very few places that I actually eat brain in India. Or in fact, yeah, I only eat brain in India. For sure, this place here, Karachi Hotel, which has been around for almost 60 years. But this shop has been here for 32 years. Kamlesh Ahuja is the third generation. Who's actually making this. Who has learned cooking from his father, coming as a kid to the shop, typically learning how his father's cooking, what his uncles cooked, what his grandfather cooked. And he is a self-taught chef. I have a lot of respect for these people because literally there's a lot of difference between talim and tajurba, education versus experience. So, अभी what is he done? पहले आपने ये brain को बिल्कुल clean किया है. और बताइए.
ये मटन कबाब है. मटन कबाब 70% तंदूर के थोड़ा लाइट फ्राई होता है.
करेक्ट.
ये कीमा पैटिस है.
ओके.
इसमें अंदर कीमा फिल किया हुआ रहता है.
लवली.
ऊपर से कीमा आता है.
वाह.
प्रॉपर सिंधी स्टाइल केसरी पिकल वैसे है.
और वो मटन अलग देते हैं.
मटन और कीमा वो अलग सेपरेट होता है.
और उसके साथ
सिंधी स्टाइल पाव, भाकरी, राइस.
ओके, ग्रेट. सो नाउ अब ये ब्रेन जो है इट्स बीन क्लीन रियली वेल और उसको बॉईल किया हुआ है काफ़ी नमकीन पानी में. सो व्हाट डज सॉल्ट डू? It picks up all the blood vessels, everything what is clean, and it actually brightens the color. Look how nice and white this is. Okay, and now over there he's got his onions, ginger, garlic paste. He's got a bit of green chili paste, and he's got some tomatoes. And now he's doing the brain.
ये गाउटी मसाला है, थोड़ा नॉर्मल तीखा है.
गाउटी मसाला.
ये प्योर कश्मीरी मिर्च होता है ना, फीका, जिसको स्पाइसी कम पसंद है.
करेक्ट.
हाँ, ये थोड़ा स्पाइसी है. ये सॉल्ट,
धनिया. परफेक्ट. तो अभी ये ब्रेन मसाला तैयार हो गया. इसके बाद ये जो टिक्की है,
हाँ,
टिक्की को अब वापस गरम करोगे.
फ्राई होगा, ऊपर से कीमा
डालेंगे. तो बताओ, तो अभी 32 इयर्स से आप यहाँ पे है. ये कौन सा स्ट्रीट है ये?
2 नंबर श्री चौक, सोनारा गली.
So this is, so when they say 2 number, it means camp number 2.
Camp number 2.
Okay.
सोनारा गली, श्री चौक.
सोनारा गली, श्री चौक.
नेताजी रोड.
नेताजी रोड. Great.
Yes.
So guys, if you want to come here, trust me, it's a very OG place. It's absolutely clean. The hygiene is like off the hook. It's really good. And this is a typical residential Sindhi locality where people are staying behind there. They've all got lovely houses and bungalows. This place being a Monday today, Sindhis Vaishnu thinda and they don't eat non-veg on Mondays.
ये ब्रेन with कीमा.
And with a little bit of keema on the top. So he's got this little touch coming in. Now typically when the tikki and the keema tikkis and the keema will come, again he's going to put keema. It's a combination of a little bit of the keema which goes in the brain, and then he's got a general gravy which can be used for chicken or mutton, which is added there. A typical street food will only taste like that at a particular store because of the tricks which these guys have up their sleeve. 65 years and still rocking it. That's the story of the Karachi Hotel. A beautiful small restaurant, small, tight to fit in, but very high on flavor. Especially the third generation chef, the owner, who's right there, who's cooked up us real strong. What I love about this is that they are very hospitable. It is like a typical Sindhi family who wants to feed you. Business is as usual, but the love and hospitality is very, very high in the whole Sindhi commune. Now today he's cuffed up a great meal for me. He's got these typical sheikh kebabs which Sindhis absolutely love. He actually even makes this with a keema gravy, which I told him not to do because here is the star of the show, which is actually a brain masala with a little bit of keema. Okay, an amazing combination. The flavors are very, very subtle. He uses only two, 3 masalas. Of course, he didn't tell me what they were, but definitely I saw salt, red chili powder, and he's got a bit of a gouty kind of masala. So each place like that has its own signatures. The younger generation bring new ideas into it, and the culmination of where the younger generation is holding the flag high. He's very proud of what he's doing. The result is exactly what I'm eating today. God bless you guys, and I'll tell you, if you ever come to Ulhasnagar, you have to come and check out the food, the passion that this boy is cooking, and he's made this amazing meal for me just in about 5-7 minutes. My eyes are still, while I'm talking to you, are stuck on this. I am a sucker for patties. Like my mom used to make keema, kaleji, aloo, mutton and egg. So it was a great explosion. So this is a keema tikki, and a really nice crunchy karari aloo tikki, which is loaded with mince, cooked on the tawa, and then served typically with this typical Sindhi style keema. Maza aa gaya. These are almost like it reminds me of my mom's and my neighbor's kache keeme ke kebab. The kebab has a really strong bite to it. Normally when you eat a sheikh kebab, there are ones which are full of fat and they completely like melt away, which is also good. But I'm a guy who likes to bite on his meat. I think today's been an amazing day. I'm really looking forward to more. From the first bite of Sindhi breakfast to the last plate of street side legends, this journey through Ulhasnagar has been nothing short but just magical. Every lane, every kitchen, every flavor carries a piece of my past waiting to be rediscovered. Some journeys are about places, but this one was all about finding myself again through the food I actually grew up with. The stories that I had almost forgotten and the roots that really never ever leave you. Guys, this wasn't just a food trail, right? This was a homecoming. Jai Jhulelal!